think the art world is a boys' club in that it does reflect the rest of the world.
Perhaps it is, but it's also a world that is changing and a club that is being forced to admit new members.
I think we need to be discussing gender equality in all worlds.
Absolutely. We need to be discussing gender inequality. We need to be discussing civil rights. We need to be discussing human rights. We need to be discussing equality and inequality in every part of our world, and the art world is no different. Being less of a planner. So maybe I would tell myself, don't worry about the end game, just worry about how you're getting there.
There is so a special place in hell for women who don't help other women. There has to be.
If there are women out there holding other women down, then yeah, there's a shitty place for them somewhere, I'm sure.
I would have to say the Louise Bourgeois Maman. That work was so iconic and has been cited so many times. I actually don't think I would ever really want to own it, but just the idea of what that piece captured and in many ways captivated an entire kind of movement that we've been working towards in terms of a female artist in a major institution and who she was and what she meant, that would have to be the one.
Women who manage to have an art career, travel the world, bring up children and deal with what is still a male-dominated industry.
I love that question. For me, it would have to be Claude Cahun, the surrealist artist and photographer who was most definitely born 100 years ahead of her time. She dealt with issues we're dealing with today on gender fluidity, on sexuality, on identity politics, and her work as an artist and a photographer and a writer influenced people such as David Bowie, who said she was mad, but the best kind of mad. And I really like that quote.
Peggy Guggenheim, who I've got a feeling would be an absolute monster, but I would love to, have a steak with her.
I would say get out there and meet people, as many people as you can, however you can. I think some of the best jobs in the art world aren't ever advertised.
I would suggest that you make sure you surround yourself with other artists and brilliant people, because they are the people you'll continue to work with, and they'll be the people who support you throughout whatever it is you do.
Create boundaries.
I don't quite think we're at golden moment yet. Maybe we're at bronze, and we might progress, to silver.
I hope so. I'm all for some fabulous older lady taking over as the next big thing. I'm a huge supporter of what Tate has done, and I guess I drank the Kool-Aid, and I believe that Tate has been revolutionary in the way that it has repositioned how we think about the world, what it means to be a global institution. Absolutely, and I feel so incredibly honored and so lucky in many ways to be a part of the art world and to work in the art world.
I think happily, yes. It's a great time to be in the art world. We've got terrific female heads of institutions, and we've made a lot of progress. I think it's a good time to be working in the art world.